highlights of this bulletin. The conference to review the 15-year implementation of Resolution number 27, dated August 6, 2008, of the 10th Party Central Executive Board on building the contingent of intellectuals in the period of promoting the national industrialization and modernization. Cần Thơ City's Industrial Production Development Index got an estimated increase of nearly 24% against the same period last year. Cần Thơ City Dermatology Hospital received the decision certifying the ISO 15189-2012 standard for the laboratory department of Cần Thơ City Dermatology Hospital. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On September 21st morning, Cần Thơ City Party Committee organized a conference to review the 15-year implementation of Resolution number 27, dated August 6, 2008, of the 10th Party Central Executive Board on building the contingent of intellectuals in the period of promoting the national industrialization and modernization. Chairing the conference were leaders of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, People's Council, and People's Committee.
Statistics showed that 15 years after implementing Resolution number 27, the contingent of intellectuals in Cần Thơ City rapidly developed in quantity and quality. Intellectuals who are public and civil servants were more and more standardized, from then given an active contribution to the cause of developing the city's socio-economic development, improving the relationship between the party and intellectuals and the national unity. As of the first 6 months of 2022, 18,466 public and civil servants in the city followed training courses. Of them, 170 got PhD standard, 2,058 master standard, 12,187 university standard, and the remaining 1,741 got secondary knowledge level. Regarding the political knowledge level, 1,507 got advanced level and 5,621 secondary level. In the 2016 to 2020 phase, 2,722 works conducted by scientists in the city were published in international magazines and yearbooks. 807 scientific works were internationally proclaimed. At the conference, delegates shared experience on improving the roles of intellectuals in offering consultations, opinions, positions, roles, and significance of intellectuals in local development and roles of scientists in innovation, creativity, business startup with the aim of building and developing Cần Thơ City.
A conference to publicize legal documents took place on September 21st morning. The conference, held by the George Council for Publicizing and Educating Law, were participated by 200 delegates representing relevant department sectors, collaborations, and districts of the city.
Attendees at the conference popularized the revisions, supplements of some clauses of the Criminal Procedure Code that took effect on December 1st, 2021. The revisions, supplements of some clauses, and appendices of the National Statistical Target Category, validating from January 1st, 2021, and 2 other laws validating from January 1st, 2023, including the Cinematography Law with 8 chapters, 50 clauses, and the revisions, supplements of the Intellectual Property Law, 2 laws validating from January 1st, 2024, including the Emulation Commendation Law with 8 chapters, 96 clauses, and Mobile Police Law. The conference aimed to heighten awareness and responsibilities of state officers in effective enforcement of the law.
On September 21st morning, the Standing Board of Cần Thơ City's Vietnam Phát and French Committee organized a conference to propagate resolutions of the 5th Conference of the 13th Party Central Executive Board for nearly 60 religious dignitaries in the city.
Attendees were introduced basic contents of 4 thematic resolutions, including continuing to develop mechanism, policies, improving the performance of the land management, and using to generate the driving force to put the country forward to a high-income country, continuing to renew, develop, and raise the performance of the collective economy in a new phase, and promoting the reinforcement of grassroots party organizations and quality of party members in a new period. Attendees also popularized Resolution number 45 on some pilot mechanisms, policies for developing Cần Thơ City, the Politburo Resolution on building and developing Cần Thơ City to 2030, Vision to 2045. The conference aimed to supply sufficient and exact information on viewpoints, guidelines of the party, policies of state for religious people, and prestigious people of ethnic minority community to contribute to bringing guidelines, viewpoints of the party, and laws of the state into life.
Cần Thơ City People's Committee he just sent a report to Vietnam Foreign Investment Agency under the Planning and Investment Ministry. The report gave a good evaluation of the recovery of businesses in Cần Thơ City thanks to proper business measures adapting to the new situation. The Industrial Production Development Index got an estimated increase of nearly 24% against the same period last year, of which Cần Thơ City's processing and manufacturing industries got the increase by as many as 28.38%, the power distribution sector up by 10.07%, water supply sector, waste management and treatment up by 8.34% against the same period last year. The city now has more than 1,200 businesses with a total registered capital of nearly 17 trillion Vietnam dong. In comparison with the corresponding period last year, there is a nearly 35% and 31% increase in the number of businesses and capital respectively. Regarding foreign direct investment alone, from the early year to now, Cần Thơ City granted licenses for one new FDI project with a registered capital of $1.26 million. In total, the city has so far had 85 foreign direct investment projects under operation with a total investment capital of around $2.67 billion. On September 21st morning, the Cooperative Economy and Rural Development Department under the Agriculture and Rural Development Ministry organized a workshop to review the Market-Oriented Smallholder Value Chain Project, or MSCV project for short. The workshop was chaired by Deputy Chief of the Department, Vũ Văn Tiến. MSCV project has been implemented since 2018 as the initiative of Olam Agri, German Agency for International Cooperation, and Vietnam Agriculture and Rural Development Ministry. The project aims to reduce pesticide residuals in the rice value chain and introduce a quality assurance system. These measures support compliance with food safety laws, international conventions, and national regulations regarding social and environmental criteria for sustainable rice production and processing. The main strategy is to establish long-term business partnerships and facilitate effective collaboration between relevant units. As of September 21st, 2022, 10,000 smallholder farmers in 4 branches and cities, including Cần Thơ, An Giang, Bạc Liêu, and Đồng Tháp, have been trained in sustainable rice production and access to sustainable value chain, with the result that their income has increased by 20%. Via the project, 150,000 tons of rice of international standard have been produced. This creates a new growth opportunity for Vietnam's rice export to such markets as Europe and America. Representatives of parties highly value the results of the project, while thanking for the close combination made by the localities in the past time, hoping that factors of the rice value chains in the Mekong Delta region will be continually boosted and multiplied. On this occasion, the Cooperative Economy and Rural Development Department commended 2 organizations and 5 cooperatives for their great contributions to the success of MSCV project. Cần Thơ City Dermatology Hospital on September 21st afternoon organized a ceremony to proclaim and present the decision certifying the ISO 15189-2012 standard for the laboratory department of Cần Thơ City Dermatology Hospital. Coming to attend the ceremony were leaders of the City Health Department and leaders of the Accreditation Office for Standards Conformity Assessment Capacity, or AOSC for short. At the ceremony, leaders of the Accreditation Office for Standards Conformity Assessment Capacity, or AOSC for short, handed the hospital the decision recognizing the hospital's medical test capacity that meets ISO 15189-2012 standard. The laboratory department of the hospital has the code VLAM 1.0717. The event marks the milestone that the hospital's laboratory department has met both demands for testing capacity and managing systems that can supply exact, reliable, and technically valuable test results. And that's it for this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, contingent.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.